planet get any kind of chance to even come in here and compete.
Their season long since declared a disaster.
Somebody forgot to tell them they were huge underdogs coming into this game.
Well, I think everybody in the stadium right now is just shocked.
An incredible story. The number 1 seed is out.
They'll talk about this game forever.
From the Louisiana Superdome, it is Super Bowl 36.
All the advantages do go to the Rams. And JB, I've got to be honest, I haven't been this confident that one team would beat another team in a Super Bowl since Super Bowl III.
From here in New Orleans, Super Bowl 36 is underway. Brady drops back to throw, looks, fires right. Touchdown, David Pep!
Somebody forgot to tell the Patriots that they were huge underdogs coming into this game, leading it by the score of 14-3.
Warner lost it.
Ricky Prohl wide open. Caught it inside the 10. Breaks the 10. Yes! Touchdown, Ricky Prohl!
I don't agree with what the Patriots are doing right here. I would play for overtime. If I had good field position, I wouldn't. But in this field position, I would play for overtime.
Steps up, fires down the field, caught. Troy Brown at the 40, stopping the clock at the Ram 36 with 21 seconds to go.
This is amazing, and I'll admit that as a coach and as an analyst, I don't think they should have done.
Brady throws the ball to the ground with 7 seconds left, and Adam Vinatieri will try to win it with a 47-yard field goal attempt. Kick is on the way. It's good! It's good! And the Patriots are Super Bowl champions!
This final day of the NFL's regular season brings us to Gillette Stadium. These New England Patriots have a first-round bye at stake.
Talking about Brian Flores.
Picked off! Going to the end zone is Eric Rowe for the touchdown. Under pressure, Fitzpatrick to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, I think everybody in the stadium right now is just shocked.
This one's going to go deep. And the catch is made by Devontae Parker. Fitzpatrick throwing over the middle. Touchdown. Mike Gesicki.
Well, this stadium got real quiet real quick. Now the Patriots have to regroup. No bye week for them.
Welcome to frigid Foxborough and a much anticipated and desired for rematch. The New York Jets to take on their old pals, the New England Patriots.
Somebody's got to make a play to stop this drive. And the pass is picked off. It's picked up by David Harris, who gets away from Brady. What a turn of events. Now being chased down by Crumpler at the 10-yard line. Suddenly, the Jets defense responds.
And they'll take LT out of the backfield on 2nd and goal. Throw it to Tomlinson, and he is in for the touchdown. What a catch by LT.
Braylon Edwards breaks a tackle at the 5, drags men into the end zone. It's a touchdown.
3rd down snap. Sanchez to the end zone over Arrington, and touchdown, New York, Santonio Holmes. Jets would clinch it with a field goal. Nick Falco, of course, missed one earlier. That's not even going to be a case now because Green is taking it home. Touchdown, New York. This one's a shocker. That 14-2 season for the Patriots, it's all over. It looked like a Super Bowl caliber championship team, but they're done.
The Cincinnati Bengals. They're gunning for that number 2 seed in the AFC. They'll try to take a big step with a win over the Bills. And a 1st and 10 at the 33. This crowd is loud early. Holcomb floats. Long ball and separation. Lee Evans with a flag down. Evans looking for an angle. And will come up shot. Moving pocket. Holcomb throws. Caught. Lee Evans. Touchdown.
Bills are gamers today, Alex. They came to play. They're hanging in there with the Cincinnati Bengals, AFC North Division champions.
You get a first-round bye. Handoff. I should say McGee on a runback. Sideline. McGee is gone. Terrence McGee, the distance.
Bills down by 4. Quarterback sneak. Holcomb trying to go over the top. Did he make it? Yes. Touchdown.
No timeouts remaining on a 2nd and 8. Shotgun for Palmer. Palmer able to get rid of it and picked off. Terrence McGee is gone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And this will be a sobering loss for Cincinnati. Jim, the number 1 seed in the AFC, still up for grabs, and the Steelers have a chance to get it. Today they play host to the Houston Texans.
Cordell Stewart, too, actually running and passing, but it's all about getting the ball in the end. Here's Maddox running.
with some open space in front of him, loses the football.
City right picks it up across the 30, the 25, 20, the 15, 10, 5. He's in the end zone.
Wow. And that just silenced the crowd here, usually where they want to run the ball. 2nd and 11, short drop, and intercepted. Aaron Glenn's got room in front of him. Glenn's a speedster. And say goodnight. Touchdown, Texans.
Short left, caught Randall L. across the 25, fumbles the football. The Texans say they have it. And the officials say they have it. Sharper with the sack back at the 14. He brings down Maddox.
Out of the gun, Maddox throws and intercepted. Aaron Glenn. It's a race, and Glenn will win it. And the Houston Texans have come into Heinz Field and pulled off a shocker. All of Houston's points have come off turnovers. Houston, 47 total yards. Pittsburgh, 411. Wow. A damaging loss for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
For Jacksonville, it has been no dream season at 2-14. The Indianapolis Colts have come to town, and there's a really easy formula for making the postseason. If they win it, they're in it.
For Trevor Lawrence, a chance to play spoiler against a rival trying to get to the playoffs. That's a touchdown. Laquan Treadwell. The Jags strike first. 4th down opportunity. He did not get there. The Jags have stuffed him again.
From the 38. Under pressure and going down. And the ball back inside the 25-yard line and recovered by Jacksonville.
Boy, this Jags pass rush has been fierce today against Carson Wentz. Dropping the throws, Wentz. Pump fakes, now fires it deep downfield, and that ball is intercepted.
3rd and goal, high snap. Lawrence pulled it down and throws to the end zone to Marvin Jones. Did he come down, feet in bounds? He did.
Jacksonville will knock off the Indianapolis Colts 26-11 in a game that nobody in Colts Nation saw coming. This is a gut punch.
Titans are big underdogs as they face a team that went 14-2 in the regular season. But this isn't the regular season. It's one game in the tournament for a chance to play for the AFC Championship.
Jackson tosses high and intercepted. Off the deflection, it's Kevin Byard. And the Titans come up with a turnover. Tannehill tosses, end zone. Oh! Jonnu Smith, touchdown! Spectacular grab!
On 4th down. Jackson running to the right. He is stacked up. He does not have it.
Tannehill looks for the home run ball. Separation! Khalif Raymond hauls it in! Touchdown, Titans! And Jackson is going to come up short again.
For a second time tonight, the Ravens are stopped on 4th and 1. Unbelievable.
Direct snap. Henry, jump pass. Oh, trickery. Corey Davis, touchdown. Tries to sidestep. And Jackson loses the ball.
Titan ball. It's coming. Jackson firing. Intercepted. Vaccaro.
Tannehill fakes the pitch. Tannehill, second effort, touchdown on a dive to the end zone. An incredible story being written by the Tennessee Titans. They upset the Baltimore Ravens and advance to the AFC Championship game. The #1 seed is out in the AFC.
And the Houston Texans are in the playoffs, so they're trying to get that first round bye. On the other side, the Colts obviously have struggled. No team with 1 win or less has ever beaten a team with 10 or more wins. Play action, and he's in trouble already, and the ball is out as well. The Texans might have it. The stretch to Foster with a lead blocker in front, and he coasts to the end zone. 9 yards, touchdown.
For a team that's 1-13 after a start like the Colts got off to, they could have quit. Jim Caldwell saying, though, that his team is fighting and he's happy that they're doing it.
Long ball away. He's got it. Orlovsky, quick throw, snaps it to the corner. Reggie Wayne, touchdown. Yates, last play. Jump ball, caught, swing for the second straight week. What a comeback win. And after not having a win until last week in his entire career, he's put them together back-to-back weeks.
At Cleveland Browns Stadium for the Patriots and the Browns. The New England Patriots come in today with the best record in the National Football League.
McCoy's got the ball. Back to pass. Looking, lobbing, right side. Moore comes back. Whoa, what a catch! At the 2, at the 1.
Already up 3-0. Power formation. Hillis in the end zone. 10-0 in the first 4 minutes of the game. That's caught. Gronkowski. Ball's loose. Browns have it.
At the Patriot 11-yard line. McCoy is going to go out wide. Cribs is underneath center, and he takes the snap. Gives the ball on the left side to Stuckey. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. He dives. He is in. Touchdown.
Look, the quarterback's out there. He's asking questions. Josh Cribbs is going to step up. Look at the offensive line. And all of a sudden, everybody reacts to Josh Cribbs. They never feel Chancey Stuckey come back on the end around.
McCoy.
He'll throw it to Hillis. He's a very good receiver.
With some running room. Colt McCoy extends. Touchdown.
They give the ball to Hillis. He's going to go wide right. He's wide open. 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Peyton Hillis. And Peyton Hillis delivers the knockout punch today.
Stunning developments here in Cleveland, 34-14.
Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City offense, it's on fire. I'll take Kansas City today, 30-21. And again, I like Kansas City 34-33.
KC wins 38-35.
Fake to Edwards-Helaire. They toss it for the touchdown. Hardman turns around. Chiefs 3 for 3 down the field. 2nd and 12. Beeline gets past Ward. Look at him go. Inside the 20. Into the 10. Oh, he takes it the distance. Wow.
It's going to be hard to slow down Kansas City, but it doesn't mean that you can't come back, right? They're going to need to bounce the ball. They're going to need to steal a possession somewhere. But
you got to get it out. There it is to the end zone, and he comes down with it. Outrageous.
A very similar chance at a pick in the next play. Montana beat him with a touchdown pass to Taylor. And now they go deep down the field, and it is intercepted on the rebound by Bell. This could be a sentence that a month ago would sound incomprehensible.
And Cincinnati is heading to the Super Bowl. And they did it. They beat Mahomes at home. Wow, Joe Burrow. No way.
From 18 down, matching the biggest comeback victory in championship game history, AFC or NFC.
Denver Broncos, the #1 seed in the AFC.
It's cold. It's the playoffs. It's Baltimore and Denver. Back to his own 10. Breaking free, right side.
89-yard return for a touchdown, and the house is rocking in Denver. Manning looks to the right, fires, and it is broken up and intercepted. Corey Graham, he's going to the house, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
And pump fake, throwing for the end zone. Flacco going to go deep down the sideline. Caught for the touchdown.
Caught! Torrey Smith! What a grab! And the Ravens have tied it up.
This one out of the end zone from about 4 or 5 yards deep. And right up the middle of the field. And there he goes! Holiday! 20-10 touchdown Denver! Manning throwing to this side. That's complete to Thomas. Thomas to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown! Stepping up and throwing deep down the far sideline. Caught! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacoby Jones! For the 5th time today, this game is tied and will be decided in extra session. On the move, throwing across his body, and that is intercepted.
A 47-yard field goal try in overtime to win it. Snap. Sam Cook with a hole. Kick on the way. Kick is long enough. It is good! The Ravens are going to the AFC Championship game!
Remarkable performance by the Ravens.
The Pittsburgh Steelers, the number 6 seed against the Indianapolis Colts. Best record in the AFC, 14-2. It's playoff time.
Ben back there in the shotgun by himself. Gets the snap. Fires for the pass in the end zone. Touchdown.
Fake. Roethlisberger throws. Touchdown.
The Steelers have a double-digit lead.
Ring up the middle goes Edgerrin James. He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Will they go for 2 here?
Pup throws the back of the end zone. Did he get it in?
No.
Let's see. Yes, he did. 21-18. The Colts are within a field goal now.
This is the ball game, fellas.
With 1:27 to go. Here's the blitz. Joey Porter gets him. And
Yeah,
down he
that's
goes.
the game, baby.
And the ball game is Pittsburgh. Here's the give to Jerome. He has it touched. The ball is fumbled.
Somebody picked it up. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
Nick Harper has it. He's running.
My gosh.
And Big Ben can't throw. He tackles him. He tackles him at the 43-yard line.
The game is not over. Cancel the reservations to Denver.
Now the field goal unit is on. That kick is on its way. That kick is long enough, and it's no good.
He missed it.
No good.
And it'll be the first time ever, Dan, that a number 6 seed, the last seed, has been able to successfully win the first 2 games in the playoff round and get to the championship game.
Playoff fever. They are quite used to it here in Indianapolis. The Colts 13-3. The Chargers 12-5. Throwing over the middle has Marvin Harrison inside the 25. Lost the football, and San Diego recovers.
Phillips got the football. Here comes the rush. Pump fake. Looking. End zone. Jackson leaping. Touchdown! San Diego!
Little pump fake. Down the sideline. Caught. Short drop. Throwing to the far side, and that's complete. Reggie Wayne to the end zone. Screen for Sproles. With blocking. First down and down the sideline, and he's gone. Touchdown, San Diego.
Volek goes underneath to Legadou Nane. Cuts upfield, breaks a tackle. 20, hurdles, 15-yard line for Legadou Nane. Billy Volek has to engineer the comeback. Volek diving. Is he over the goal line? Yes, he is! Touchdown, Billy Volek! And the San Diego Chargers are on top of Indianapolis.
A gritty drive by Billy Volek to give San Diego the lead and ultimately the win.
The Green Bay Packers chasing perfection.
The 13-0 Green Bay Packers get set to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Rodgers now looks left and is down back at the 44-yard line. The ball came loose. Green Bay Packers lead the league in scoring, lead the league in touchdowns, shut out in the first half for the first time this season. Leonard Colt wide open again. 3 tight ends, 3rd and goal from the 1. Jackie Bravo is in for a Chiefs touchdown.
And the Green Bay Packers will be perfect no more.
The Green Bay Packers 19-game win streak comes to an end. Packers are now 13-1.
Today, the first place Houston Texans play the Denver Broncos. For the Denver Broncos, they're going to start a rookie quarterback, and they think that he's going to be maybe the future of this team in Drew Lock.
A laser throw from Drew Lock. It goes as a play of 48 yards on the opening snap of the game for Denver.
Drew Lock with a 3rd down and 12. And throws it in, caught for the touchdown.
Lock wasn't afraid to throw into pretty good coverage there.
Watson 1st and 10. Once again, he goes up the middle. That's dropped. That may be live, and it's picked up by Antachu. QT dropped the ball. He's still alive, breaking tackles with an entourage. Going the other way. Simmons with the block, and there he goes with the ball loose and picked up by Jackson on his homecoming. Lock. Touchdown, Hireman. You have got to be kidding me.
Lock is spreading the ball all over the field. 9 different receivers. Crazy 31 points in the first half.
Lock. Lindsay, touchdown.
The Broncos are dismantling the Texans here in Houston.
So Sharpie's going to let him go through. There's the wobbly bit. It's intercepted, and that's all she wrote. Will Parks to a knee, and Denver's going to win their 2nd consecutive game. Tampa Bay needing a win and some good fortune to get into the playoffs for John Gruden.
Here we go, the Buccaneers and the Oakland Raiders in the season finale.
Handoff, Bush off the right side. He's got the first down, and he bangs down to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
And you see the three wideouts. Russell, he's hit by Adams. He throws, and it's a touchdown. Schillings, a 3-yard hit. In the backfield, Williams. Askew with the block. Fang with the block. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
The Raiders got to come back now.
The block by Green. That's caught for a touchdown, Johnny Lee Higgins. First down and 10. Bush, good block by Cordell Green. He got by Cordell. Oh, there he goes. Look at this run. Chased by Barber. Chased by Buchanan. And he is in for the touchdown. A 67-yard sprint.
Throw it down the field. You got to throw it.
Oh, down he goes.
Game over. That's it.
Guttheim gets him for his first career sack. That is the dagger. And the Oakland Raiders have scored 17 unanswered points and knocked the Tampa Bay Buccaneers out of the playoff race.
Well, here are the New England Patriots, one win away from the second perfect season in NFL history.
The New York Football Giants and the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 42.
Patriots 18-0. How did the Giants pull off one of the major upsets in Super Bowl history?
This quarterback's internal clock has been just discombobulated.
Brady back, has time, steps up, gets hit, fumble the football, it's loose on the ground, they scramble for it. Giant ball at midfield.
I mean, New England takes their first possession, they go down and get a touchdown, and after that, they've just not been able to do anything. Held them to 81 yards total offense here in the first half.
Manning, back to throw. Sets, looks over the middle. Boss makes the catch on the run. Still on his feet across midfield. To the 40, to the 35, and knocked down at the 34-yard line. Kevin Boss.
Play action. Over the middle. Touchdown Giants. David Tyree.
Brady gets set. Takes the snap. Back to throw. Lobs one right for Moss. Touchdown. The Patriots have the lead with 2:42 to go.
This is what every quarterback lives for. Chance to win the game.
3rd and 5 from their own 44. Manning takes the snap. Back to throw. Under pressure. Avoids the rush. And he's going to fight out of it. Still fights out of it. Now throws it deep downfield. Wide open Tyree, who makes the catch. How did he get away from that?
I have no idea. I am still flabbergasted with what Eli Manning was able to do with.
What a catch by Tyree. Oh. Tyree had Harrison all over him. The ball was on his helmet, but he got his other hand on it and pulled it in.
Manning lobs it. Burris alone. Touchdown, New York.
The New York Giants have knocked off the New England Patriots with the most improbable win in recent memory. And the New York Giants are the Super Bowl 42 champions.
The Giants take the field, and it's a battle in the NFC East. The Dallas Cowboys at 1-7, the New York Giants 6-2.
Jason Garrett taking over a 1-7 locker room, trying to change the culture in what virtually is 3 days. Not easy to do.
Felix Jones at tailback for the end zone, and there he is again, Des Bryant.
That's an unbelievable catch by Des Bryant.
Pass is picked off, intercepted by McCann. No one to get him. Brian McCann all alone. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. There are no flags. Kitna drops it off. That's Felix Jones. Room to run. On 3rd and 10, Felix Jones may take it all the way. Felix Jones will coast for the touchdown. Kitna fires. Miles Austin, touchdown. It's 3rd and 10. Manning fires, and it's intercepted. Allen Ball. First of his career. No matter how you look at this game, it's a monumental upset by the Dallas Cowboys.
It's the NFC Divisional Playoff game.
Detroit, the #1 seed Lions, taking on the Commanders.
First and goal, Goff. Turns, gives it to Jameer. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Jameer Gibbs takes it to the house.
Second down. Robinson up the middle. Touchdown, Washington. And they're in front. Daniels, quick throw, far side. Get it out there to McLaurin. Breaks through. Terry McLaurin. Foot race. McLaurin is going to win. Touchdown, Washington.
Goff has time, throws over that, it's picked up! That is picked up by Quan Martin! 10, 5, pick, 6! Touchdown, Washington!
Daniels, four-man rush this time, zips it in, caught by your guy, Zach Ertz, touchdown! An unbelievable half. But the number one question is, how in the world did the Lions stop the Commanders?
Kick, look at they're diving for the goal line, extra effort, leans, did they give it to him? Yes! Touchdown!
The story of the game to me is 5 turnovers for the Lions and 0 for the Commanders.
Yep. Commanders a stunner. 45-31, they move on.
The Eagles, they're looking to script this unlikely Hollywood sequel.
Carson Wentz out. Look who's back. Nick Foles and the Philadelphia Eagles.
He is looking for Jeffrey, who has it inside the 10.
Friendly fire at the end. Through the middle, going all the way into the end zone is Smallwood for the Eagles touchdown. Doc trips, picks the ball up, and then loses the ball. And Woods is going to save what might have been a touchdown.
I mean, the things that are happening in this game, it's just remarkable.
Give it to him. To the end zone again. Touchdown, Eagles.
30-23, Eagles lead. Can this team that has had so much adversity this season rejoice with a win? Incomplete! The game is over! The Eagles win! They have upset the Rams!
Here in New Orleans at the Superdome, where the Saints are 7-1. And a rivalry game here today.
The Atlanta Falcons are 1-7. They're hoping they can reset off this bye. Ryan fires over the middle. It is called in for the touchdown. Breeze pumps in trouble, and down he goes. Breeze is in trouble, and he's sacked again. And now pocket collapses, and he goes down again. The third sack of the day for Atlanta. Pressure coming, in trouble, gets it away, throws it to the far side to Hill. It's caught, and Hill is in. So Breeze has time, but he can't find anyone. Now the pocket collapses, and he's sacked for the 4th time.
Breeze looks, sacked again, a 5th time.
Breeze, pressure again, and he's down again! The 6th sack of the day for the Atlanta Falcons. They've almost matched their season total.
No touchdown for Breeze or New Orleans. And Atlanta shocks a lot of people, getting their 2nd win, handing New Orleans their 2nd loss.
From the Louisiana Superdome, it's the Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The Saints control their own destiny with a win today and will clinch home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, this has been a season of change.
First and goal from the 8-yard line. Thomas, touchdown. From the Bucs 30, off the fake to Bell. Breeze fires, Beachum, touchdown. The 13-1 Saints lead the Buccaneers 17-3. 25 yards on this drive. The handoff to Williams. And Cadillac is inside the 15, the 10 into the end zone. Touchdown.
But since the middle of the 2nd quarter, this offense they had a critical turnover on a drive, and they allowed Michael Spurlock's punt return to get this thing tied up at 17.
Spurlock takes it at the 24-yard line. Spurlock across midfield. And Spurlock is going to take it all the way. Michael Spurlock into the end zone, 77 yards for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 37 yards out, the kick by Hartley. It's no good. Wide to the left. Wow.
And we appear to be headed to overtime.
So the Buccaneers have won the toss for the win. The kick by Barth is straight through.
Bucs win! Bucs win! Bucs win in overtime!
the Edward Jones Dome, and they are undefeated here in the last 14 games. And today they take on the Carolina Panthers and looking to pull off an upset. Let's keep the dream alive, baby!
Only touchdown in the first half.
And it's going to be a shuffle pass, and the ball is loose.
It wasn't a shuffle pass, that was backwards.
And the ball is going to be recovered near the goal line. And the Panthers are saying it's a touchdown if they recover it if the ball is over the goal line. First and goal at the 7, and here's Brad Hoover, touchdown.
There you go, Tony.
And Wilkins' kick is good, and we're tied at 23 and heading for overtime. It's on the Panther 38-yard line, pressure from behind, and Bulger directing traffic, and the ball is intercepted. Picked off by Ricky Manning, and Manning gives it back to the Panthers.
Once again coming to him, bumps. He's got time, throws down. Smith heads the 45 to the 40. It's free. It's 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Woo! Touchdown, Steve Smith. 69 yards, and we are going to the NFC Championship game. What an incredible win! How about them Panthers? The Cardiac Cats do it again.
The St. Louis Rams and the New Orleans Saints meeting for the third time in 35 days. And we have an anomaly in this game. You have the number 6 seed on the road against the number 3 seed, and the 6 seed is favored to win fairly big. Brooks protected well to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Robert Wilson.
Brooks, 3-step drop, pulls it down, goes into the end zone. The catch is made for the touchdown by Jackson. Pulls it down, throws it up in the direction of Jackson. A juggling grab. He's going to walk in from 10 yards out. He does the duck walk in from the 3. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, the Saints perhaps putting one in the end zone here for the kill shot. 3-step drop. He guns it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jackson. His third of the second half.
They haven't looked like it today, but if any team is going to overcome this large a deficit this late in the game, it would be the St. Louis Rams. Marshall inside the 10. Marshall to the end zone. And second and goal at the 5. Warner, who rarely runs, but this time he runs it in for a touchdown. The perfect scenario for the Rams. They're going to get it back with plenty of time left after the punt, which is fair. Caught at the 9-yard line and then fumbled.
Hakeem drops the ball. Brian Milne might have fallen on it at the 10-yard line.
You got to be kidding me.
It is the New Orleans Saints football. Brian Milne, the most unlikely hero of them all.
And the New Orleans Saints, at the age of 34, will finally win the first postseason game in this team's history.
Despite a 7-9 record, they're in the playoffs and hosting the New Orleans Saints.
Matt's going to throw, rolls right, throws, bounces off the hands, it's intercepted. Not the way you want to start, but again, it's how you finish. Breeze throws inside, touchdown. Seattle's got to get off the dime. They trail 10-0.
Here's Hasselback, wide open, touchdown to Carlson. Breeze then hands it off on the draw play to Jones. It's the second playoff game in NFL history in which each team has scored 20 or more points in the first half.
Hasselbeck couldn't have picked a better time to have his best game of the year and maybe one of the best games of his career.
Crowd silent now as opposed to when the Saints have the ball. Oh, look at this run. What a run. Marshawn Lynch still on his feet. Has blockers now. He's dancing his way for the touchdown. It is a shocker. No other way to say it. 11-point home underdogs with a record of 7-9. 41-36. The Seahawks upset the defending Super Bowl champions.
This was one of the greatest wins in Seahawk history. I mean, chalk it up, because nobody gave these guys a chance.
The Rams searching for their first win of the year, hosting the 5-2 New Orleans Saints, the number 1 offense in the NFL, averaging 34 points a game. Thielen completes to Greg Salas. The ball comes out at the end, but the Rams are on top of it down around the 2-yard line.
It's all going right for the Rams because Salas got sandwiched. That ball came out, and Jackson was right there to pick it up.
Steven Jackson, touchdown Rams.
It's intercepted at the 37-yard line of the Rams. A.J. Feely, end zone. Brandon Lloyd, touchdown. St. Louis, a stunning surprise. The Rams leading the Saints 17-0. Intercepted. Darian Stewart. Touchdown Rams. So the Rams get their first win of the year. The Saints fall to 5-3 with a 31-21 final in St. Louis.
The St. Louis Rams have upset the New Orleans Saints.
Welcome to a very cold Lambeau Field. Home of the top-seeded Green Bay Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers on a 13-degree night.
The San Francisco 49ers, they are free. They understand that no one gives them a chance.
Dillon again. He is in for the touchdown. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is blocked.
And they blocked a field goal attempt at the gun.
We didn't see a whole lot of offense in that first half.
No, we didn't see a whole lot of offense.
They have sacked Aaron Rodgers 5 times tonight.
49ers defense forces a punt on 4th down in each of the last 3 games, and it's blocked. Up into the air and spinning inside the 10, picked up and a touchdown.
Special teams killing the Packers. A blocked field goal earlier tonight, a blocked punt, return for a touchdown.
It would be a 45-yard field goal.
Kick was down the middle and good. 49ers win it. San Francisco is moving on with a 13-10 win here at Lambeau. And this crowd and that special teams, the difference tonight.
They'll talk about this game forever.
Today, the Vikings battled the 3-12 Arizona Cardinals.
The Vikings thinking division title. The Cardinals thinking upset just under 6 yards on 3rd and goal. The Vikings with Mo Williams in the backfield. Mo has it, and a top hit keeps him out of the end zone.
You got the #1 offense in the league going against the worst defense in the league, and they're shut out. 0 points. I mean, I look for them to light it up the second half.
Culpepper. Moss. Touchdown. McCown. Throws. Touchdown Cardinals. The onside kick.
They got it.
And
they got the kick.
The season's on the line. 2 receivers left and right. McCown takes the snap. He steps up. He's all by himself. Fires into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! No! No! The Cardinals have knocked the Vikings out of the playoffs. They're Minnesota Vikings crying on the field.
Wow! Can you believe it? The Cardinals just upset the Minnesota Vikings.
The Packers win the NFC North. And the Cardinals win it. The Vikings go home. The Packers go to the playoffs.
Thus, Sunday Night Football has become football on a Tuesday night, with the NFL postponing the contest because of public safety concerns. This is the first NFL game to be played on a Tuesday since 1946. The Eagles have clinched the NFC East. Will they get a bye, though, is the question. Tonight they face the Vikings, a completely different story for Minnesota, 5-9. And that pass to the back of the end zone. The back judge looking, checking. Touchdown is the call. 39-yard line. Look out. That loses the ball. That's Winfield again. He picks it up. And Winfield is going to race all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Eagles were about a 2-touchdown favorite, but at the half, the Vikings are even with the Eagles at 7 apiece.
Now he's going to fire deep down the center of the field for Percy, who brought it in at the 30-yard line.
Webb, Chase, still alive, and Webb will thread his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Vikings stunningly are up by 10.
Vick takes the snap out of the gun. Here comes Greenway on a blitz. Vick makes him miss. Now he sprints up the middle of the 25. Mike Vick lost the ball. It's up for grabs, and I believe the Vikings got it.
Peterson inside the 20, inside the 10, and out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Go figure. The Minnesota Vikings, seemingly with little to play for, their season long since declared a disaster. It's a 2-touchdown underdog. They come to Philadelphia and they beat the Eagles 24-14.
The playoff-bound Dallas Cowboys get set to host the Detroit Lions. Cowboys still have a chance to win the NFC East with a victory over the Lions today, facing a 2-13 Lions club tied with Oakland for the worst record in the entire league. Getting it to the end zone, looking for Roy Williams.
Did he get it? Touchdown, Detroit Lions. How about that?
Couple of big plays right there by number 98. And that defense made some big plays, and a big one right there.
Kitna looking for Williams in the end zone. He goes up and makes the catch for his second touchdown today.
2nd and goal from the 13. Kitna's going to throw again. Time in the pocket. Throws wide open. Mike Furry. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Nobody with a star on their helmet within earshot.
Off the play fake. Romo firing downfield for Owens. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Terrell Owens, a 56-yard touchdown pass. 2nd and 9. Kitna to the end zone for Mike Williams.
The ball game comes down to this. Romo takes the snap. Pump fake. Gonna run it right up the middle. Hit it the 2. He didn't get in. The Lions hang on.
The Cowboys' first place hopes are dashed by the Detroit Lions.
Give the Lions credit where credit is due. They deserve it.
Absolutely.
It is cold here in Chicago, Soldier Field, right by the lake, and the wind is whipping through as the Green Bay Packers are here to take on the Chicago Bears. 12-2 meets 5-9. It is a nasty day down on the field. Off we go, Bears and Pack. Grant, foot race, Ryan Grant. Touchdown Green Bay, no flags. Adrian Peterson, touchdown Chicago. End of the first half, 13-7. Chicago trying to upset the Green Bay Packers on a nasty day. Devin Hester won't get it as the punt is blocked. Chicago takes over inside the 10.
John Ryan has had problems today. Slides to his right again. It's blocked! It is blocked by Tillman, rolling around and picked up. Corey Graham.
Tillman, touchdown Chicago. Quick throw, picked off Urlacher. And Brian Urlacher will cruise down the sideline and coast for the touchdown. No flags. And it's an upset win. An impressive day for Chicago, all 3 phases of the game. A 28-point win over Green Bay.
Dallas is at home. They've won 16 straight at home. There's no reason for this team not to go all the way.
It's the Packers. It's the Cowboys. It's the playoffs.
Packers looking for the first score of the game. Here's the handoff. Aaron Jones blasting up the middle to the end zone for the touchdown. The handoff goes to Aaron Jones, spinning his way to the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
Here's Love. Pressure. Back foot throw. End zone. It is caught for the touchdown. 2nd and 2 here, though. Here's Prescott over the middle. It's going to be picked off. And no one in front of him. Darnell Savage, touchdown.
It feels like a black cloud is hanging over the Cowboys as they are being dominated by the Green Bay Packers.
Give it to Aaron Jones, picks his way up the middle, blasting, end zone, touchdown! Aaron Jones doing it again to the Cowboys.
Letting Aaron Jones run this down their face. Fake it to him here. Love, back foot, has a man wide open, and it's going to be caught by Musgrave.
Musgrave, and a dagger! A dagger right through the heart of the Cowboys.
On the fake, Love zips it in there. It's
It's caught for the touchdown, Romeo Doubs.
That's as impressive of a performance we've seen all season long.
This young team surprising everyone.
And to do it in the first round as a 7 seed on the road, for them to come into the house here in Dallas that no one's been able to win in almost 2 years.
Here we go.
Man, that's pretty impressive for this Green Bay team.